Our headlines today. Dominic Raab's career hangs in the balance as the Prime Minister faces growing calls to decide his future following a report into bullying allegations.
School watchdog Ofsted makes changes to inspections after the suicide of a head teacher, but won't be abandoning its one-word grade assessments.
Good morning. Manchester United undone on a nightmare night in Spain. A string of errors against Seville sends them out of Europe. Their manager says it's unacceptable.
And we get a first look at the baton of hope designed by two fathers who lost their sons to suicide. The London Marathon is the latest major sporting event which could be affected by protests following the disruptions at the Grand National and the World Snooker Championships last week.
More than 30,000 people are expected to attend a demonstration in the capital this weekend, and Just Stop Oil activists have refused to rule out targeting Sunday's race. Now, border officials have seized more than a tonne of cocaine that was found floating in the Channel.
The drug, which was seized in several bundles, was recovered from the sea and brought to Dover, where it was tested, confirmed to be a Class A substance.
Law enforcement agencies say Europe is facing a massive cocaine crisis, and smugglers are even using little submarines to bring huge quantities into the continent from South America.
It's Friday morning. Let's have a look at some of the papers for you today. The conclusions of that report into bullying allegations against the Deputy Prime Minister, Dominic Raab, dominating many of the front pages. The Times, first we can see there, says the Prime Minister is agonising over whether to sack Mr Raab. The paper adds the Deputy Prime Minister was sent a copy of the report and is said to be confident he did not breach the ministerial code.
The Daily Telegraph, also on this story, reports that the Justice Secretary will fight to the death to keep his cabinet job. It says the delay in a decision from Rishi Sunak suggested there were grey areas and the report was not cut and dry.
Let's have a look at The Guardian. Mr Raab is fighting for his political life. It reports that alleged victims fear the lack of decision from the Prime Minister means he may keep his job. Mr Raab has rejected all allegations of bullying.
Away from the politics, one of the most read articles on the BBC News website today reports on Twitter's blue tick purge. It says the Pope, Beyoncé and Anton Deck are among hundreds of thousands losing their verification. The blue tick was initially a way of protecting well-known people from impersonation, but it's now becoming something that anyone can pay for. I'm just going to check to see if I've lost my blue tick, Charlie.
Well, while you're doing that, let me tell you about... I didn't know about this.
Oh, I have. It's gone.
What?
I'm no longer official.
What does that mean?
You have no idea if I am who I say I am.
Is that right?
Yeah. But just trust me.
So what's changed?
Morning. Nothing
tangibly?
Really. Nothing really has tangibly changed. But people may not, you know... If they go looking for me, they may go, is that the real Rachel Burton?
OK, well, we all think that all the time, to be honest with you. That's why you have to show ID when you come in the building.
Yeah.
It's a similar principle, basically.
Run you through the front pages then this Friday, one story dominating. The Eye says the Deputy Prime Minister, Dominic Raab, is refusing to resign over those allegations of bullying which he has always denied. The Guardian describes Mr Raab as fighting for his political life. The Mirror reports that Thomas Cashman, who was convicted of murdering 9-year-old Olivia Pratt-Corbell, is to appeal against his 42-year jail sentence. The Metro has news of the SpaceX rocket launch, which didn't go entirely to plan, referring to the company's boss. They say, Elon, we have a problem. The Mail reports unelected members of the House of Lords are planning to block the government's new bill to stop judges halting migrant deportations. The Sun leads with the funeral of TV presenter and dog lover Paul O'Grady.